Account suspension in 24 hours. This looks legit. The logo, the layout, even the tiny legal text at the bottom. It has to be them. I can't get locked out of my account. I have bills due tomorrow. This is the worst possible time. It happens in less than a second. One click, and just like that, the door to your digital life, the one you thought was locked, is blown wide open. This is the story of the #1 trick hackers use to scam people, and more importantly, how you can make sure it never happens to you. Imagine someone in a uniform knocks on your front door, holding a clipboard. They say they're from your bank and need you to tell them your PIN for a mandatory security check. You'd laugh and slam the door in their face, right? It's completely ridiculous. But what if that door is your email inbox, or a text on your phone? Suddenly, it doesn't seem so ridiculous. It becomes a very real, very serious danger. Today, we are pulling back the curtain on the single most common and most effective trick hackers use to steal billions of dollars from millions of people every single year. We're going to break down how they do it with simple analogies, so you know exactly what to look for to keep yourself safe online. So, what just happened to Alex? He fell for a phishing attack. And honestly, the name is perfect. Phishing is just like fishing, but instead of a fisherman using a lure to catch a fish, a hacker uses a fake email, a text message, or a social media post as bait to get your personal information. And this isn't some rare, underground technique. Phishing is the undisputed king of these kinds of attacks. It's brutally effective, and it is everywhere. Believe it or not, billions of phishing emails are sent out every single day. That is a crazy amount of bait. It's how hackers get their foot in the door on over a third of all data breaches. In fact, phishing is still the #1 cybercrime reported to the FBI, costing people like you and me billions of dollars in losses. It is, without a doubt, the biggest threat you're going to face online. Think of these emails like fake invitations to an exclusive party. They look legit, they might mention people you know, and they either promise amazing rewards or threaten you with terrible consequences if you don't show up. But the second you click that link, you're not taken to a party. You're led straight into a trap. And these traps are getting smarter. AI has supercharged phishing scams. Some reports have shown a mind-blowing increase of over 1,000% in phishing emails since these new AI tools came out. The days of spotting scams because of bad grammar from a foreign prince are long gone. Today's AI-written phishing emails can be perfect, personalized, and almost impossible to tell from the real thing. It's like the scammers went from being clumsy amateurs to running an industrial-scale phishing fleet, scooping up victims by the thousands. Let's get back to Alex. He clicked the link. So what happens now? A new page opens in his browser, and it looks perfect. It's his bank's website. The logo, the colors, the font, it's a pixel-perfect copy. He actually feels relieved. *C. It was real after all. *. The site asks him to log in to start the verification process. He types in his username, then his password. He just made a massive mistake. To understand why, let's break down how this con works. Every phishing attack has 3 stages: the bait, the hook, and the catch. First, the bait. This is the email Alex got. It's the storefront for the con artist. The hacker pretends to be someone Alex trusts, his bank, and sends a message designed to look 100% legit. They'll pretend to be banks, tech companies, delivery services, the government, or even your own IT department. Second, the hook. This is the psychological trigger. The message creates a powerful feeling of urgency or fear. For Alex, it was the threat of his account being suspended. That phrase, "your account will be closed," or its cousin, "you've won a prize, claim it now," is designed to make you panic. It hijacks your brain. You stop thinking and start reacting. The hacker wants you to act now, before you have time to notice something is wrong. Finally, the catch. This is the moment they get you. Alex, panicking, clicks the link and is taken to the fake website. When he enters his username and password, he's not logging into his bank. He's handing his credentials, the keys to his money, directly to the hacker. The data is instantly captured and sent to a server controlled by the criminal. What's so sneaky is that right after stealing his info, the fake website will often just redirect him to the real bank's homepage. Alex might think it was just a glitch, log in again on the real site, and when it works, he assumes the problem is solved. He has no idea the thief just copied his keys and is about to rob him blind. This isn't just a story about one guy. This happens on a terrifying, global scale. Let's look at a real-world example from early 2025, the CodeGUI phishing campaign. Cybersecurity researchers found a gigantic operation that was mainly targeting Japan. Between January and April of 2025, this one operation sent out an unbelievable 580 million phishing emails. That's not a typo. In January alone, they launched 170 different campaigns, blasting out 172 million messages. The hackers behind CodeGUI pretended to be brands people use every day: Amazon, Apple, PayPal, and even Japan's national tax agency. Their emails used the exact same tactics we just talked about. They had urgent subject lines designed to create panic, like, "To protect your account, please update your account," or tempting offers like, "Get an Amazon gift certificate and 100,000 PayPay points." It's like getting a letter that looks looks exactly like it's from your credit card company, down to the last detail. But inside isn't a statement, it's a trapdoor. What made Koji UI so next level was how it hid from security experts. When someone clicked the link, the scam would secretly scan their device. It checked their location, browser, and even their language settings. If the victim didn't look like a real person in Japan, for example, if the click came from a security researcher's computer, it would just send them to the real Amazon or Apple website. This made the scam almost impossible to detect because the trap would only spring for actual vulnerable people. The results were devastating, leading to tons of stolen passwords, financial fraud, and data breaches all across Japan. For Alex, the nightmare is just beginning. The hacker who has his password doesn't wait around. Within minutes, the thief logs into Alex's real bank account. First, they change the password, which locks Alex out completely. Then, they add a new person to send money to, an account they control, and start draining the funds. The money Alex saved for rent, bills, and groceries just vanishes. But it doesn't stop there. The hacker now has Alex's full name and address from his bank profile. This is a golden ticket for identity theft. They can use it to apply for credit cards in his name, take out loans, or even file fake tax returns. Even if the hacker doesn't use the info themselves, those passwords are a hot commodity. They get bundled up with thousands of others and sold on the dark web, where any other criminal can buy them to launch their own attacks. But what about our defenses? What about multi-factor authentication, or MFA, that second code you get on your phone? While MFA is a critical security layer, the most advanced phishing attacks are now designed to get around it. Some fake sites will trick you into entering your password and your MFA code, which the attacker immediately uses to log in themselves. Other times, hackers use your stolen password to call customer support, pretend to be you, and trick the help desk into giving them access. This is what makes phishing so dangerous. It doesn't just break down a digital wall, it tricks you into opening the front gate and personally walking the enemy inside. So, if we know these scams are out there, why do we keep falling for them? The answer is simple. Phishing doesn't attack your computer, it attacks your brain. It exploits our basic human psychology, our trust, our fear, our respect for authority, and our curiosity. Recent reports show the human element is a factor in a whopping 74% of all data breaches. Think about the strongest lock in the world. It can be made of reinforced steel with a million combinations, totally unpickable. But that lock is completely useless if someone can just trick you into giving them the key. That's what phishing does. It skips all the technical stuff and goes straight to the person holding the keys. Urgency and fear, just like with Alex, making you panic is the oldest trick in the book. Threats of losing money or getting in trouble make us act without thinking. Authority and trust. We are hardwired to trust familiar brands and authority figures. When an email looks like it's from your bank, the government, or even your boss, your first instinct is to believe it. Curiosity and greed. Sometimes the bait isn't a threat, but a reward. You've won. Click here for a free gift. See these shocking photos. These attacks prey on our natural curiosity and our desire to get something for nothing. Hackers have spent years studying what makes us click, and they've turned it into a psychological weapon. Now for the most important part. You are not helpless in this fight. You have the power to spot these scams and shut them down. It all comes down to building one new habit, a healthy dose of skepticism. Security training can be incredibly effective, and studies show it can massively reduce the risk of someone falling for a phishing attack. Here are the simple, powerful rules you need to follow. First, verify before you trust. If a stranger knocks on your door claiming to be from the bank, you ask for ID or call the bank's official number to check. Do the same with your email. Don't just trust the sender's name, look at the actual email address. Is it spelled weird? Is it a bizarre domain you've never heard of? Instead of clicking the link in the email, open a new browser window and go to the company's official website yourself. Second, don't get rushed. Scammers want you to panic. That is their biggest weapon, so take it away from them. The next time you see an email that creates that urgent feeling, just stop. Take a breath. A real company will almost never force you into immediate, drastic action from a single email. Give yourself 5 minutes before you click anything. That pause is often all you need to see the trap. Third, look for the red flags. Phishing emails almost always have clues. Are there weird spelling or grammar mistakes? Does it say, "Dear valued customer," instead of your name? That's a huge red flag. And here's the ultimate power move. Hover your mouse over any link before you click. In the bottom corner of your screen, your computer will show you the real web address the link goes to. If the email says it's from your bank but the link points to a crazy, random URL, you found the scam. Finally, use multi-factor authentication, MFA, everywhere. Think of MFA as a second, different lock on your door. Even if a thief steals your key, your password, they still can't get in without your fingerprint or a special code from your phone. It is the single best technical defense you have to protect your accounts, even if you accidentally give away your password. If you learned something from this, or if you've ever gotten a sketchy email like Alex did, do me a huge favor and destroy that like button. Every like and share helps this video reach more people, and you could literally save a friend or family member from getting scammed. And for more videos that teach you how to stay safe online, make sure you subscribe and ring that notification notification bell so you don't miss a thing. So, what is the number one social engineering trick? It's not some genius piece of code or a fancy hacking tool. The one trick, the one that makes all of this work, is the manipulation of human trust. It is the art of making you believe a lie so completely that you willingly hand over your own keys. Alex's story is a warning, but it doesn't have to be your story. By understanding the psychology behind these scams and by using a few simple habits, you can turn your human nature from a weakness into your greatest strength. You can be the firewall. Now that you know how hackers trick you into opening the door, what if you had a digital security guard standing watch 24/7? In our next video, what is a firewall? We'll show you exactly how that powerful tool protects you, using simple analogies to help you build a truly secure digital life. We teach cybersecurity and how to stay safe online using simple, easy to understand analogies. We'll see you in the next one. Stay safe.